Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to speak on tongues. Speaking in tongues. Many people are interested in gifts, and it's a very good study. The important thing that I see about tongues is that it's helpful for a person when they pray. And a person can pray with tongues they don't understand, and they can pray in a tongue that they do understand. They can say a prayer in their natural language. However, the thing about it is what is really so important? The gifts or obedience to God? It's the obedience to the Lord that is the most important. I believe. I see well-known ministers of large churches, and these churches are known for speaking in tongues, but they're also known for disobedience, not obedience. And where does the disobedience come from? They condone legalized adultery. The churches, the mainstream churches today, marry unchaste women. They don't look into the principles that God set forth in the Bible, in the Old Testament, in the New Testament, to marry people. They go their own way, and yet they have some great things. They have sin on one side by condoning remarriage or fornication, and on the other hand, they give to the poor. They some of these churches, they're speaking in tongues churches, and they read the Bible and they study the Bible. But what is really important? The gifts, speaking in tongues, and obedience, or the gifts and speaking in tongues along with condoning adultery? It's time for people to make a decision on these things for God and withdraw from congregations that allow sin, that allow adultery, that allow remarriage. And I'm not talking about a widow, a chaste widow that marries. That's not remarriage. Remarriage is when a person divorces his wife, or a wife divorces her husband and remarry. And many of these mainstream churches allow this. Roman Catholics, Pentecostals, Methodists. I don't know how many, because I don't even want to go to many of them anymore. But the real church is the body of Christ. It's not a denomination. It's not a wooden building. It's a group of people that want to serve God and Jesus. And they do speak in tongues. All of them? I may perhaps not. But I want to emphasize that it is good to speak in tongues. And the gifts are great. But not only that, God expects us to let Him empower us to do His will, to obey Him, to do things without sin. May the Lord bless you. Have a nice day.